neighborhoods of Boston better for the people and families who live here. Specifically, we're here today to highlight the city's capital plan for neighborhood improvement projects throughout Boston. I want to start with some interesting stats. Almost everyone in Boston lives within 10 minutes of one of our capital projects. Just think about that. 10 minutes. What does this really tell you, 10-minute piece? It tells you we're investing a lot of money and doing a lot of neighborhood improvements. $1.8 billion for 336 projects over the next 5 years, including $200 million worth of investment for this year alone. We expect our investments to create about 700 construction jobs this year. It tells you we're investing in every corner of our city, from the north end to Dorchester to right here in Roslindale Square. We'll install it right here at this park. We'll install a permanent band platform and an electrical system, new walkways and landscaping to make this park an even better place for our concerts and our farmers market. Also, Flowery Pool, we have a lot of great swimmers down there. We'll improve that park, and that pool also will get into construction this year. Across our city, we'll reconstruct 500,000 square feet of sidewalk, bring over 1,200 pedestrian ramps to compliance, and resurface nearly 40 miles of roadway, including Cummins Highway right behind us.
Yeah.
I will tell you, we're taking this $1.8 billion figure and bureaucratic sounding plan and making it real for the people of the city of Boston. So that's why you're walking around a neighborhood. You can visit an upgraded park. The kids can play in better ball fields. Your family can ride their bikes in new bike lanes. We'll put 12 miles of new bike lanes in the summer. Swim in a more modern pool. You can send your children to an improved school. In addition to improving the everyday things that make our city life just a little bit better, we're also investing in some bigger projects. Chief among them is Ferdinand Building in Dudley Square, which we broke ground last month. The city has invested $115 million utilizing a new public-private development structure to revitalize the site. This building will serve as a new home for the Boston public schools, one that brings educators closer to their students in our city. We're also building a new library in East Boston. We'll break ground next week on this project. This will be a great addition to that community. So I want to say that as we move forward, we do improvements, starting with the project over at the Boston Public Library over there, working with the Friends of the Library. That's an important piece of that. But all the Flowery Pool, I didn't explain it well. We're going to put accordion doors there, so that in summertime you can open up those doors and have a lawn in front of it. So you can sit on the lawn and go into the pool in the summer months, so the pool won't be an inside pool, it'll be outside-inside pool, and be something different that we haven't had any part of the city before. So this is about neighborhood stabilization. It's about neighborhood revitalization. It's, I think, about folks who work for me, who put this plan together, caring about making sure we have strong neighborhoods. If you have strong neighborhoods, you have a strong city. And that's what we want to do. From libraries, which Amy Ryan, who's our president, has done a great job over the last few years, bringing them back to where they were in the past. And she has plans for greater things for our libraries. Tony Pollock and the parks. I mean, parks have never been better. You know, public works, the whole gamut of things we're doing. We're all aimed to make this a better city for all our people, not just from some of our people. The schools in Boston, and when you think about it today, folks, we have 500 kids on a waiting list to get into our schools. When did that ever happen before? That hasn't happened in Boston in 30 years. We have 500 kids who want to come to the Boston Public Schools. We're working on a program now trying to accommodate some of those kids. This is a different city than it was a few years ago. But know why? Because we're all working together to make this a better place for all our people. And that's what this capital plan is, to make this a better city for the people who live here, work here, and raise their families here. I just want to say to my team at City Hall, thanks guys for being here. And isn't it great to be out in the neighborhood instead of a meeting with me in the morning? Much better to be here in City Hall. And we're all out here. So I just want to say, here's what the neighborhood looks like. And I just want to say, everyone here, a lot of you folks are involved in different projects and I say different programs. Thank you for making this city what it is. Mayors and city councils, yeah, we work as elected officials, but if it wasn't for the folks in the neighborhood, the progress we're making would not be there. So I just want to thank you all for helping us, be a helping hand as we make this a better city. Thanks a million.